Hi everyone, Carolyn here again from Hawthorne Social, back for another rant, bit of a chat. Let's talk today about commenting, courtesy and etiquette. So this is something that I don't think has been really discussed that much in the social media paradigm, but there is actually an etiquette for commenting on posts. Now, I think all of us out there with a business or a social media profile that we're trying to push, we are all looking for the holy grail, and that is more likes, more followers, and more shares for our content, because we all know those three together combined create engagement, and engagement down the track, if curated properly, creates sales. So commenting, courtesy and etiquette. Well, the first thing that we do not want to do, so the first thing we don't want to do is blatant self-promotion in our commenting. That is, for example, somebody puts a real estate ad up and I am Joe Blow and I'm also a real estate, so I jump on and go, I also have a property located in Woodridge and it's only 100k cheaper. Check it out here. And that's the first comment on the post. No, 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 no.
No! No! No!
Because what image are you putting out there to the public? You are looking like you're trying to steal the original poster's glory. You're looking self-serving. You're looking selfish. And all in all, you're just not creating a good vibe for yourself. You know, a better way to handle that would be, hey, that's a great property. Well done on getting that listing. Fantastic job. And leave it at that. You can let the comments run for a while, keep an eye on them, turn notifications on for the post. And if people have questions about the property, or maybe it is too expensive for them, you could then go back in and say, look, I'm not wanting to take away from the OP or original poster's post, but if you are interested, I do have another property, but this property is great and it looks brilliant. So you're very softly putting your message out there, but you're paying ultimate respect to the original poster because it's their post. And you're doing it in a way that doesn't make you look selfish or really like a jerk. You don't want to look like a jerk. Okay, secondly, commenting etiquette and courtesy. Do more than an emoji. And look, I'm so guilty of this myself. For any of you that know me personally, you'll know my love heart emoji is my favorite go-to, plus my emoji or my emoji. And I fall into the trap because I am seeing so much content on the daily that I tend to just fall into the emoji trap. But really, it shows that it really does reflect the fact that I'm time poor. And unfortunately, and I apologize to those that I have just dropped emojis on, it is a little bit rude because I am not taking the time to actually make a comment. So, and it's something I'm definitely working on in my processes as well, is to take the time to a meaningful comment like, hey, love this, or wow, what a great idea, or gee, this is really interesting. You're paying respect, and it's better for you as well because people can see that respect that you're giving to people. Now, thirdly, the next don't hijack the comment section for yourself. There's nothing worse than putting a post up, getting some really good engagement on it, and somebody comes along and hijacks the comments and takes all the focus completely off you and what you're posting. Look, we get that people are going to be interested in a topic, but there's a time and place for that. If you need to, go and personally message them and give them another option or give them what the input you had to offer. Or if you do feel like you can really add value into that comment thread, message the original poster and ask them, is it okay if I do this? Because again, it doesn't reflect well on you. You're going to cause bad blood between yourself and the original poster. Even if it's just online, still what goes around comes around, you know. And it's always good to play with high ethics and high morals because that's what's going to come back to you. In the end, playing dirty only ends up leaving you covered in mud, really. So be careful not to hijack the comment section. Always give respect back to the original poster. Try to do more than just drop emojis in the comments. Now, this is a bit of a tricky one. When is the right time to delete or mute comments? Again, those of you that know me know that I'm a massive proponent for free speech. It's one of my little trains that I like to ride on. And I think that I may not agree with you, but I will always defend your right to have your opinion. So when is the right time to delete a comment? Well, for me, my boundaries, and you have to figure out what your boundaries are. My boundaries are when comments get mean, when they're defaming somebody, when they are in any way racist, or they're marginalizing somebody based on how they choose to live their life, anything like that that is going to cause hurt or harm to another person, I'll actually go in and mute and delete those comments. Or if I feel like a post is getting too much traction and there's too much animosity happening in the comment section, I'll turn the comments off. A lot of times I will post things to create engagement, and also because I really genuinely love to hear people's ideas and their thoughts. And it's great to have an open discussion. I may not necessarily agree with everything I post, but I love reading and hearing people's points and opinions. So you can do that in a really well-crafted way. But at the same time, if you're going to go down that track, you have to monitor your comments very carefully, because left unchecked, it could be a real detrimental thing to you and to your image and to your brand, especially if people are in there and they're throwing hate around and vilification and things like that. Obviously, stand on your principles. Everyone has their code of ethics that they run their life by, but we're not here to hurt or harm other people. So keep that in mind. So in answer to my own question, when is it right to delete or mute comments? I'm going to say it's up to you. What are your boundaries? What are you happy to settle for? And then use that as your guideline. But keep in mind, you might be like, devil may care, I don't care, and you let it just run it out. I think long term that will actually have detrimental effects to you. So just stop and think about that, because you might be just having your own page at the moment, but what happens 2 years down the track, you want to start your own business. And anything once it's put on the internet is always on the internet and can be found. Okay? So just keep that in mind. So that's my tips and suggestions for how to run your comment section of your posts. As always, I'm Carolyn from Hawthorn Social, and I will see you guys next time.